I am sorry. I'm in my pyjamas today because I could not be asked to get dressed. Pyjama day! Hello everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not often privy to information such as upcoming book releases. I feel like I'm usually the last to know when a book is going to be released by an author that I really enjoy. However, I am aware of a few books that are coming out in 2022 that I am so excited for. The first one being Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, who is bae. She's my favourite author. This gets released on January the 18th, 2022. So in Reminders of Him, our main character is this woman called Kenna, who has just served 5 years for this tragic mistake, and she's just been released. She goes back home to the town where it all happened, hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter. However, it seems like the bridges that she burned are irreparable. Everyone is trying to push her away and keep her away from her daughter. I mean, it's so sad. Sometimes necessary, but I know Colleen Hoover's books just have this way of just crushing you and spitting you out on the sidewalk and leaving you a sobbing mess. I just know that this book is going to be exactly the same. It's going to be a typical Coho book. There is only one person who hasn't shut Kenna out completely, and that's this guy called Ledger who runs a bar, and he's also a link to her daughter as well. They kind of have to keep their relationship a secret though, because if anyone discovered how close they were getting, it would ruin everything. The trust of everyone important to them would be lost. So as their romance grows, so does the risk of just losing everything. So I believe that this book is all about Kenna trying to absolve the past and be able to create a nicer, better future for her and her daughter if she can get back into her daughter's life. Oh, Colleen Hoover. I just wish that she wrote quicker because I love her so much. Then on February the 15th, and if I have a boyfriend by this stage, get me this book for Valentine's Day. Happy days. The new Lucy Foley book, The Paris Apartment. This is about a girl called Jess who is broke, she's alone, she's in desperate need of a fresh start. She asks her half-brother Ben if she can kind of crash on his sofa or something for a little bit, and he's kind of less than impressed about it, but he can't really say no, and she kind of feels like a new start in Paris would be just what she needs. However, when she arrives at this apartment, Ben isn't there, and this apartment is amazing. And she's like, how could he have afforded this? So it soon becomes apparent that Ben is now missing, and Jess is just like, where is he? So while she came to Paris to escape her past, now it seems like her brother's future is in question. I believe that this is one of those kind of books where everyone's a suspect and everyone has a secret that they are not telling. I still haven't read, is it The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley? But I did really enjoy the guest list, so I am very much looking forward to this one. I haven't even taken a sip of my wine yet. Then on March 3rd, 2022, we have This Might Hurt by Stephanie Wrobel. She wrote Darling Rose Gold, which I loved, which was based on the Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. And I ended up giving it a 4-star review on Goodreads, so I'm very excited for the next one. So this is about this girl called Natalie Collins, and she hasn't heard from her sister in over half a year. When they did last speak, it seems like her sister Kit didn't really have the best life. She was kind of all over the place, slogging through work and going to happy hours in bars, ending up crying her heart out in the shower. Kind of sounds like me. I'm joking. It comes out that they've lost their mother, so both of them are kind of dealing with this in their own way. And then her sister finds this place called Wisewood, which is an island just off of the coast of Maine. Every book set in Maine is bound to be creepy. The guests that go here commit to 6 months stay, hence why she's been missing for half a year. During their time there, they are completely prohibited from contact to the outside world. It might actually be really nice. No internet, no phones, no exceptions. The reason for this rule is so that the guests can reach what they really want to achieve there, which is fearlessness to become their best selves. So Natalie knows that her sister's here, but she thinks it's been a really bad idea to go. She's just like, why? So 6 months later, Natalie receives this really threatening email from a Wisewood account telling her that she's going to expose this really dark secret that she's been trying to keep hidden. So then Natalie hurries off to the island to tell her sister the truth before it comes out and ruins everything. However, when she gets there, it seems like Wisewood is not going to let either of them go without a fight. So her last book was obviously based on a true crime story, so this one seems a bit more fictional, a bit more fun. Not that the other one wasn't fun, but it is a horrific true crime case with Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and one that is quite hard to stomach if you think that actually happened to this poor woman. Well, once girl. Anyway, I cannot wait for it. Then on March 8th, we've got The Golden Couple by Greer, Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen, a duo writing team that I like some of their books. I don't think I've read a book of theirs that has absolutely blown me away. I mean, I read The Wife Between Us, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, so that was all right. But then the other books that I've read since then have not lived up to that expectation I was kind of wanting. Both You Are Not Alone and An Anonymous Girl were just like standard 3-star reads for me. So, The Golden Couple. Books about like suspenseful domestic marriage kind of situations. They are the kind of book that I love. So I have high hopes for The Happy Couple, the Golden Couple. So this is about this therapist called Avery Chambers, who has advertised herself as this therapist that can fix you within 10 sessions. And if she doesn't think she can fix you within 10 sessions, she won't take you on as a client. As hard as that is to believe, she has a phenomenal track record. Then Marissa and Matthew Bishop come into the picture, and they seemed like the most perfect couple until Marissa cheats. She really wants to repair things because she loves her husband, and it's also kind of for the sake of their 8-year-old son. So then a couple of her friends link her to this therapist who actually kind of lost her job or license due to controversial methods. However, even so, Marissa decides to take a chance on it and reaches out to this therapist. So they arrive for their first session, and it very quickly comes out that Marissa's infidelity is the least of their lies and secrets and problems. I can't wait. Then April 5th, an author that I absolutely adore. I've interviewed her, she's incredible. Sally Hepworth is coming out with her new book called The Younger Wife. So this is a book about this guy called Stephen, and he's about to get married. However, the problem is that he's still married to his first wife, who is in a care home with dementia. He doesn't really seem to care though. He's just like, yeah, he'll deal with that, he'll just divorce her, even though his daughters are protesting against that. It seems like his 2 daughters look at this new wife as just like an interloper. I mean, she's even the same age as one of them. Worse still, younger than the other. They are certain that she's just this gold-digging whore, desperate for their father's money. However, this new wife has secrets of her own, and she's got her own reasons for wanting to marry Stephen. So unfortunately, the wife suffering with dementia can't really speak for herself, so the 2 daughters are desperate to figure out the family secrets. But the new wife is now closing in, and they are struggling to figure out who their father really is. Family drama. Love it. Okay, and then there's a book that I don't know much about at all. The Family Upstairs 2 by Lisa Jewell. The first book was released on the 5th of November 2019, and it blew me away. I think it blew everyone away. All it says on Goodreads so far is, The Family Upstairs was just the beginning. That's it. I'm so excited. Out of all of the Lisa Jewell books I've read, The Family Upstairs was definitely the darkest. The first book was about this girl called Libby, who on her 25th birthday receives this letter in the mail. Inside is this will saying that she's just inherited this multi-million-dollar abandoned mansion. I found the first book really artful and atmospheric. It was so different from what I expected. It was intricately detailed, beautifully written. It was just really addictive, really unsettling, and I can't wait for the next book in what I gather is going to be a series. I'm sure that there will be many other books getting released next year that I'm going to be frothing at the mouth to get, but they're the ones I know about for now that I will definitely be reading as of 2022. Let me know which of those books have piqued your interest, and if there's any other 2022 releases that you are really looking forward to. Once again, I apologise for my pyjamas, but I just needed a PJ day. Have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon.